Hello there, my friends. I'm late, 7:01. I better turn that down. Okay, my friends. Well, as promised, I'm not going to heat the kitchen up tonight. In fact, we're going to try to make some good food in the air fryer because we don't want to heat the kitchen at all. I'm going to let a few more folks come on in here and then we'll talk about what we're doing. I'll run it over here and catch a few of the a few of the other folks on the other stream here. Of course, I'll focus on my Facebook friends. Hello, Kim. We're right here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Got 25 of you. Hey, Ada, you've caught me tonight. We are here. We'll be working on our stuff. Hey, Terry. Hey, Sammy. Sonny. Hey, Sonny. Barbara, welcome in. Well, thanks for catching me live. It's been a long time there, Nina. All right, so there's enough of you on here. Look at this. I want you to see what I got. Straight from Italy. Got me an apron from Italy. Look at it. It says fabulous cooking day. So one of my best friends, she went to Italy and took her son, and she said, "God, what do you want back from Italy?" I was like, "I don't know. A belt." She's like, "Ah, belt. I want a belt." Anyway, she came back with this. So as we go along here, I'll tell you the story behind the apron. She took a personal cooking class to learn how to cook authentic Italian. So they made the pasta, they made all the things. And we're gonna make none of that today. I don't even know if they serve squash in Italy. They probably do. But here we are.
Hey, if Caleb's in the army, does that mean he's a veteran and he's out of the army, right?
I believe so. So, we're going to make dinner tonight. And I'm cheating a little bit. And here's why. It is so hot outside, we don't want to heat this house up any more than we got to. It says pull to open, but I don't think that's working. So, what I did. And I like, Mom used to buy this for us as a child so that we could pop it in the microwave and we'd have something to eat if we wanted a snack and she weren't there to cook. So this is good old Sam's Club helping us out with dinner tonight. This is the mesquite chicken. And again, we would just pop it in the microwave. Ooh, it smells so good. It smells so good. I need that bowl there, so let me get the fine china. We'll get the fine china. How many of y'all have the same fine china? Just in case we want an extra, I think I'll cook 3 of these tonight. So they're already seasoned, they're already flavored. Let's see, what does it says microwave, conventional oven, but I'm not following any of that. We're going to go in the air fryer tonight. Because I think that this is just going to work out fine. It'll be pretty good. So it's already frozen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on a low heat just to let it thaw out in the air fryer. That's the time. Let me turn the temperature down. I want to thaw just a little bit here. Something good cooked in that the last time. I can smell it. I did it again. I'll get it right in a minute. Kyle, you got to hit start. You got to hit start. You ever don't hit start. One time, I said, we're going to have a good meal tomorrow night. It's going to be so great. Get home. Hadn't even turned the crock pot on. Now, there you go. That's a doozy for you, because you sure ain't going to get it cooked in time. All right, so we're going to have us some fresh squash. This is from South Carolina, but it's been in the bottom of the refrigerator these past, I guess we're running on 2 weeks now. It seems like I just went. I was kind of wanting to go back in August, but if that root is still the way it is, the last time, I think I'm going to wait till Christmas, because it was not as pleasant as we might like. Anywho, I need to discard. We'll get the other half of the fine china and get us a nice little bowl. Y'all think I'm crazy, don't you? Well, so I'm going to take this squash and I'm going to dice it into some hunks. Maybe bite size, maybe not. That huge one right there, it's going to get cut up in a little bit more, just like so. My bowl was not big enough. I can already tell. I also have an excuse for that tonight. I didn't realize I was having an extra person. That bowl ain't. So, I didn't realize I was going to have an extra person. I thought it was just going to be me, so I just got out one. I just got out 2 squash, and I'd have enough for leftovers tomorrow. But that's okay. The beauty is, we can always make it work. You know what? If we have to divide out what little bit we got, I'll find something else to whip up there with us going forward. So yeah, these are South Carolina squash. These little pieces are so little, I don't know if I need to do anything to it or not. Nah, I'll throw that in like that. I don't like the end of that piece. But do it just so they're uniform. I thought I had some zucchini too, but I don't. I did not have the zucchini. Y'all ready to go dancing? Dancing, shagging on the boulevard. All right, that's a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna cut it like that. I hope Facebook don't ding me for that. This is the last one. This is that big old fat one. I had a crooked neck and a fat one. See, I figured, okay. It is good on the inside. I was a little worried about it. But I thought I could save enough up off it that we could eat on it. There we go. I still needed a bigger bowl, didn't I? That's the way it goes, my friends. Y'all know I don't care how it looks with the cutting. That's just how it goes. I don't care nothing about that. All right, I am going to need that later. All right, here's our chicken. That looks like it's thawing out really good. Y'all see down up in there? Let me get this thing here. Oh, I wish you could smell this. So what I'm going to do, because this is already... What was that? I didn't plan that on purpose, y'all. The lid came off. I'm just going to squirt it with a little bit of cooking spray. I'm gonna let that sit there and continue to thaw. I'm getting some pepper, and I want some fresh cracked pepper. I want garlic powder. I'm gonna put a little bit of chopped onion in it now because I don't have a fresh onion with me, some cayenne. And I believe I have, there we go, salt-free seasoning. So I got quite a few of these little spices here. I think we're gonna get this to work. Let's just go ahead and get the big bowl so we don't have to worry about it. It'll just be another bowl to wash, my friends. Another bowl to wash. Hold on. That piece was a little big there. I hope y'all are staying cool. We got that thing that said, supposed to conserve power. I closed all the blinds and all the curtains and everything so that we could keep all the air in and we're not overheating, and that's why I wanted to use this recipe tonight, because I knew how to try my best to save some power. If we can get everything cooked in that one little air fryer, we're gonna be doing good. So we toss this around in a little bit of olive oil. Like so. And since I've got more than I expected, this is not going to work out quite the way I thought it would, but we're going to make it work. We will make it work. Oh, I can't have two at the same time. There was a piece that was like a little divider. That ain't what I want. Okay. We're just going to make it work. How about that? If y'all ever done that, we're just going to make it work. So let's put some cracked pepper on this. It says it only takes 8 minutes to cook this, but I've got a lot more. Well, it said 5. I didn't really put 5, did I? What do y'all think? I don't know. We're going to throw a little bit of this garlic powder. I went outside, I watered the plants. A little bit of cayenne now. Some salt. We put those onions just for flavor. If I was cooking it in the skillet, I would have put some Vidalia in it, but I don't have that. Zach might want him a potato. I don't know. This is going to be low carb for you tonight here, my friends. So we've got some flavor. We're going to toss this. Like so. Everything looks like it's coated on me. And that one flew out! Kind of scared me. We had a bug coming! If I saw a yellow one coming, and I don't know, I forget who it was, but somebody messaged me today. I'll go back and find the name, but it slipped my mind. Somebody offered me some fish. I thought, oh. You're going to win my heart offering me your fish. Because mine were no longer with us. All right. That's cooled down. Bring this over and show you what I'm going to do. I don't want that juice on my chicken. So, get another piece of the fine china. The fine china. We'll try to do this. All right. So I'm just going to lay all the squash on one side there as best I can. Look at all that that's left. Feel like a waste, don't it? And I'm going to layer my chicken kind of around it there. Kind of like so. We'll put this back on 380. And we'll let it go. Let me get this put back up there. Thank you for all the new follows. It's great. It's great to be here and hang out with you all. 99 right now is what that temperature is that Mr. Spencer has on the television. Now I get to tell you all about my day. 18 minutes in and I just get to tell you about my day. I'm going to have a cucumber with it as well. So here we go. These are the cucumbers my uncle sent. That'll circle my head. We can make a little heart. Nah, something else. I don't know what it'll be. I just cleaned that scraper. Patricia sent me this scraper, if I'm not mistaken. And for some reason, I can't find any of the rest of them, so I'm glad I got this one. Just gonna hang out. So anyway, today, I got to go out to Strawberry Plains, to the Strawberry Plains Senior Center, and I had an absolute wonderful time. I got to meet some folks that I had not met before. You know, I spend a lot of my time in Sevier County, so I don't get to see too many people out, but it's good to see and meet new viewers. And if you don't watch us, maybe we'll convert you over to becoming a Channel 8 fan. Keep me employed. I always like to say, somebody says, I love watching you. I said, thanks for keeping me employed. I got bills to pay, and y'all know I like to eat. And then I like to come here and hang out with y'all and have fun. Maybe some of y'all are from there. And that being said, if you got a church group or anything like that, send me a message right here on Facebook or email. And we'll see if we can't get you something scheduled to come out. And we'll talk. We'll talk all about whatever is going on. We talked a lot today about the heat, tornadoes. We talked about hurricanes. One thing that everybody that I think doesn't really realize is the weather's constantly moving. So if it's hot here, somewhere else in the world, may not even be the United States, somewhere else in the world can be really cold. So we always have to think about how things are. You know, we get this heating of the day, take all this moisture that we have. Someone just messaged, you didn't forecast thunderstorms. Well, we have been forecasting afternoon thunderstorms. And it can happen. Just wash the car. Sorry. Hopefully you went one of those that gives you a 24-hour guarantee. But when you got humidity like this, you see those clouds are building at any given point. If that water gets heavy enough and that storm gets enough energy, we got ourselves an afternoon thunderstorm. You know how it happens almost every afternoon at 3 o'clock in Florida? That's that sea breeze factor. Because it happened almost every day in Myrtle Beach too. And some days we had some doozy of a storm. Some days they weren't that bad. And then some days you didn't get the rain that you wanted it at your house. Again, that's how it goes. So I had fun talking to them today. Let me throw a little bit of salt on this. It will draw out that moisture. It will draw out that moisture. I could make a little cucumber salad, couldn't I? I got the small. I need a bigger bowl, and I'll have to wash another bowl. And y'all ever think all you do is wash dishes? Oh, I do. Not all the time. Some of the time. So y'all let me know if y'all want me to come and talk. And we talked about the kind of like the ecosystem. Why do things grow when they grow? Sometimes you just have to think about those things, right? You don't realize we don't grow palm trees in Tennessee. The Arizona desert. Thank you for catching up with me there. Thank you for watching from Arizona. Thunder and Dandridge. Raining and Pitt. Yep, we've had that storm. Basically, it's right over Sevier County, if you will. So, one of my friends texted me and said, I just got your alert, and we were pulling up to Dollywood. And then we saw that big cloud. I hope I could have stopped her before she left home. But it didn't work out that way. Let me just check on my stuff over here. That looks pretty good. I don't know what I'm having for lunch tomorrow. Hello, Angelo. Dolores Martin. I do get back to Myrtle Beach. I went back 3 weeks ago. Had fun with Mom and Dad. Storm in Elizabethton. I know, salads are good when it's cold. Hello, watching from Virginia. Hello, Indiana. Hello, Ann. We're just going to have all the states. We should run a contest to see if we can get all the states. I think I've had someone comment from all the states. But I don't think they commented from all the states at one time when I was live. We can try. We can try. What was that song? We can fly, you can fly. What was that? Who can fly? Was that Peter Pan? We got New York. Hello, New York in the house. Nothing fancy here tonight. We're just cooking in our air fryer so we don't have to. You're just joining us. California! Got coast to coast. That's pretty good. Anyway, if we're not warming our stove. I said Michigan right in the middle. I said it's hot. And you know, if you close your blinds, close your curtains, try to lock out all the outside elements from that sunshine so to lock your house in. I've got the kitchen window that doesn't have any protection on it. Maybe I should, but the sun comes in that way, so it's just morning sun, not afternoon and evening sun. I tell you, that's looking pretty good there, my friends. North Carolina, Morristown, Aner, Missouri. There we go. I bet we've got 50 states now. Y'all rock. Kentucky, North Carolina. I'm watching on the two screens here. I'm trying to keep it so I can keep up with everybody. Hello, Terry and Loris. Hope you're doing well. Is it hot in Loris? Mom has Bible school this week, so I don't get to talk to her like I normally do at my normal times. I called, she said, I'm at Bible school, are you okay? I said, yes, I'm okay. Go back to the kids, go back to the children's. I'm going to pull this on down since we're done cooking. Y'all about tumbled over on me. A new thought about tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen. I'm going to stay at VLT as long as VLT will have me. How about that? Hello. There's Texas coming on in. We're getting them. We're getting them there. I want y'all to come closer so I can read what y'all are saying. There we go. This is getting better now. Getting better now. Is it thundering in Knoxville? Hello, South Knoxville. Hello, Tina. For those of you coming in late, my apron. Here we go. My friend went to Italy. She brought back everybody something, you know. And she said, Kyle, what do you want? I said, I don't know. What do you give in Italy? She's like, a belt. I said, a belt will be fine. I need a new one anyway. I actually do need a new one. I keep wearing the same one, but it's going to fall apart on me. And my new one fell apart before the old one did. That new one. I won't buy another one from that store. Anyway, she brought me this. Her and her son went, and they did an authentic Italian cooking class. And when they did the class, this is the kitchen that it was in. Oh, I already got a thing coming off. This was the kitchen they were in. Fabuloso cooking day. So they learned how to make all the authentic dishes, and then she brought me this apron from there. I'm not going to be making homemade pasta. I'm here to tell you. Some of y'all might have a recipe. Y'all can teach me. Hello, La Follette. Sharon, thanks for dropping on in. Janet. Y'all ready to dance? That side makes me look wide, don't it? We're down to 8 seconds, but I think this is going to have to cook again because I got that stuff piled on top of each other, so we'll rotate it around. And there it goes. So we'll rotate it around. Oh, that chicken looks phenomenal. I think that's the... I forget which one was the raw one, so we'll just start over. It's just a paper plate here. This is looking really good. It says to rotate halfway through. Well, that squash looks beautiful. All right, let's stick it back in for a minute. There goes the thunder, and there goes the flash of lights. We might ride this one out together, my friends. The garden's gone. There's some tomatoes out there, but the bushes look terrible. I might go get a few little cherry tomatoes. I don't even know why I fooled with it. And someone said that you like the tattoo. I've had that for 20 years now. I said I wanted a cross, and I got my cross. So, hello, Marshall. Thanks for stopping in. Carolyn, I try to be fun. We're going to see what's going on with this fresh stuff here. I'm going to look out the door. Let me pop my head out the door and see if I can see anything. Oh, yeah. Looking back towards Sevierville, we got us a cloud over there. For those of you who don't know, that way. Here's my trash. I guess this is trash too. One day we'll start a compost. That there only needs a light washing. So this is my tomato I got out of mine. I could have a tomato if I did it or not. And I got this Cherokee purple. It's not turned yet. I went ahead and picked it because I think the birds are on my stuff. The birds have to eat too, but sometimes I won't eat my tomatoes. Oh, I hope the storms don't knock down your tomato plants. I'm watching Spencer now. That radar image, it's all the way back over at English Mountain. Surely I'm not seeing English Mountain from here, I wouldn't think. Start my flash goal. See what it says. 2 roses. Can I get 2 roses on the TikTok? Kathy, I like being fun to watch. We're just going to stand and we're going to do this. And I have to go back to work tomorrow. Hello for just following me. I have a bird feeder. They eat all that's in it. They eat all that's in it. Like on day 1. Them things are hungry. And then the squirrels try to pop up there. Squirrels got to eat too. Hello, Zoe. Let's see here. We're pushing a good 10 years on that question, Marshall. Thank you for talking about my videos. I try to just provide a little bit of fun. I've been coming on and doing breakfast TikTok. Hello, big fan. Thank you. And I didn't realize so many people would come and join me. So, who knows? Tomorrow morning, if I do it, it's going to have to be more like 8:30. I've been doing it like 9:30, 10, because that's when I get up when I'm off. Madison, hello. You gonna dance and shag? How many of y'all know that shagging on the boulevard? My parents used to listen to that stuff. I'm not knocking it, because now I like it. Still looking good. I'm going to take that chicken out, I think, because I don't want it to dry out. Smoky Mountain Photography. Madison, is that you? Smoky Mountain Photography? Until I got a skirt. Okay. I'll pull you in as a live guest if you want. I know what you're going to say. I can't trust some of these people. You don't know what they're doing. Fat Harold's. Mom and Dad used to go there. I don't know about ballroom dancing. They tried to teach me to dance for Dancing with the Stars in Sevier County. All right, I'm taking out that chicken. Sure smells good. I bet it'll be a whole lot better. Oh, man. That wasn't good. That's called making a mess in the kitchen. Did y'all see that? I'm gonna have to mop the floor. Hang on 1 second here. Maybe my air fryer will have to get a new one. The basket, I didn't know it would fall out like that. I've been shaking it all the time. I've not been ballroom dancing. That knocked all that juice out of that thing. I had a fumble. Y'all can take that one and make a reel out of it. Margaret, fun meeting you today too. The chicken, oh, let me pull it over. The chicken's looking good. I didn't know that was going to do that, I promise. You know what I should do? Spritz that. If y'all don't mind, let me get that Swiffer so we're not traipsing that over. We'll be traipsing grease all over if I don't clean this up. Sorry about that. We can dance with this. All right, I'll put that over there. There you go. Maybe y'all had something to laugh about. Everybody getting something to laugh about. The pad, the barrel. You were awake. Fine china, the plastic plates. Don't want to break the fine china. I always hit on instead of start, and I won't start. All right, I'm going to wash out this bowl. Because that's the bowl I'm going to use to put them things in. And we'll show y'all what it looks like. I'm coming back. What do y'all think about Dolly? 79 years old. Better get another rag. That was dirty. And gonna be doing a concert out in Vegas. I hope I can move like that woman at 79, 78, whatever she is. Anyway, she's getting up there. But I hope she keeps going for a long time because she sure inspires a lot of people. And makes a lot of people in Sevier County happy, I'll tell you that. Thank you for that star, Ada. Sure does mean a lot. Star, I need one more heart over here on the TikTok. So I'll put my vegetables in here. We'll have the chicken and cucumbers. That's going to be dinner. I could slice that one tomato I got, try it out, and see how well I grow tomatoes. I might not grow tomatoes all that well. Hello, Sue's Pilot. Man, y'all are good tonight. Y'all keep on commenting and stopping on in and hanging out. We might not want to stop to go see Andy. That bowl or the other bowl? These bowls are our fine china. I thought a long time ago, I was like, these people spend all this time, effort, and energy picking out their china. Then they get divorced. Do they sell it? Do they keep it? And then you never use it. If y'all gonna give me something that I can use. Like Patricia giving me that scraper. I use that. I use it. Especially since I don't know where my other one went. Alrighty. I think we're about done. 7:42. We can get done early tonight. Thank you for loving my cooking videos. It's going to be so much fun. Just hanging out. Hello, Sugar Bear. Thank you for that rose. Yeah, I can do that again if I get another rose. How many of you want to give me a star? And we can dance the night away. I got to go to bed soon. I've got an interview tomorrow with John Matthews. Let me bend y'all up a little bit. I've got an interview tomorrow with John Matthews. He's the former EMA director for Sevier County. He was the Sevier County EMA director during the wildfires in 2016. He is out with a book. Here it is. Wisdom at a Cost is the name of his book. So I'm going to interview him tomorrow. He goes into the wildfires and planning coverage of that. Hello, Kim Johnson and Ainer. He goes about some of the early impacts of his life before EMA director and all of that. So I'm interviewing him tomorrow about what he's gone through, and we'll see if we have any lessons learned. He's a nice guy. He was in my Dancing with the Stars class in Sevier County. So we got to hang out. We spent a lot of time together, both on wildfires, other events, and Dancing with the Stars. How about I do it like that, then won't do that on me again. So the picture that I saw, and maybe it's because I needed that basket that I didn't have, gave them a little more brownness, but I think they're going to be good anyway. I'm going to move this bowl over so I don't risk dumping it out again. Carolyn, I'm glad you're laughing. Hopefully y'all don't heat your house up tonight. Now, Kim's on there. Bradley, She said she was making cookies earlier. Oh, I said, oh, and heating up the house. But she had a good reason, a good excuse. She was doing it for the neighbors. See, this is what's supposed to happen. You hit the button. And get that last one out. All right, there we go. That does look pretty good. I'll leave that out. Mr. Zach sometimes likes to make him some dino nuggies. All right. So, we'll plate our food. Y'all ready to eat? Y'all ready to eat? Dun, 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 dun. What part of North Carolina? I'm from South Carolina, if you're asking me. Oh, somebody else is asking what part of North Carolina for somebody else. That's great. Y'all talking, conversing. Y'all might make friends. If y'all happen to wind up being related, don't blame me. Sometimes we just don't know, do we? I saw a lady yesterday. Somebody said something about grandkids. I said, I don't have any grandkids. I don't think so. I don't even have any kids that I know of. And she commented back. She said, well, my son didn't know he had a child until he was 26 years old. The child was 26 years old or something like that. So, it happens. All right, I'm trying not to mush these. I might have needed a spoon, but I don't want to mess up another thing. So they got a little bit of color on them from the deal. That looks pretty good right there. Y'all are going to not be happy with me. I'm going to have me a fresh pot of pepper. I'm going to have me a fresh pot of pepper. And I'm going to put up there like that. And we're going to throw in these cucumbers. That one went running on the floor. And that's going to be my dinner. I'm going to wash that one. So, 3-second rule applies. And y'all saw me just clean the floor. I should take a picture. Pinto beans and ham hock, that sounds good. I've had a request for my beans and taters. So, and I had my sausage. If I don't eat it all tomorrow for breakfast Thursday, we're going to make my beans and taters. If not, we'll go get us a ham hock or something and put in it. That way it'll be good. And I got the taters. I'll just have to go find the beans. I wanted to take a picture before I put all that pepper on it. Y'all know me? Cornbread. Everybody's always wanting me to have cornbread with my meals. Get me water. Don't knock me. My favorite water. All right, so let's see what happened here. I'm gonna get the pepper. I'm gonna try it without first, just because we did that tossing. Now this right here, I know it's gonna need a little bit. It was pretty good. Let me try this. That's decent. It had flavor. Let me try my chicken. Doesn't look dry. It's better than the microwave Mom made me do. But we eat those all the time. All right, so I do want just a little bit of salt. Slice of onion. I'll be liberal with the pepper because I've got my cayenne here. It's not bad. Shuck beans. Isn't it a type of pole bean, if I'm not mistaken? Maybe someone can really answer her question because that one's a little new on me. That pepper was not hot at all. We can put more. Until y'all sneeze, achoo! Achoo, achoo, achoo! When we call out bingo on Mondays, when we say B2, they say, bless you! There we go. So I was at that Game On Against Cancer. And I scored Dustin Lynch tickets, $125. You talking about a steal. Yes, we did. Krispy Kreme. Yeah, I've had enough Krispy Kreme. Look at it. All right. Somebody's late. What am I eating? I've got a mesquite chicken breast. It was pre-marinated. I just put it in the air fryer with some air fryer squash that I tossed in some spices and olive oil. And cucumbers. I'm going to tell you, that was simple. Cooked in that one contraction. And if you must, my favorite water. The squash turned out really good. You know, putting that olive oil and then spritzing it halfway helps get that caramelized coating on it. Like you see. Like they were grilled. I've got to make y'all a squash casserole. I was going to get off of here and finish eating, but it's too good. Fresh garden cucumber. Be like, do you want to dance with me? And I'll give you a cucumber. I know most of y'all won't want that pot of pepper. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. I'll set that aside. Please be careful in this heat, y'all. Don't want to have no bad reports, having to talk about bad things that have happened to you all. Hear about somebody having to go to the hospital or something for heat exhaustion. Drink water, take breaks. Hopefully, for those of you who work outside, your employer will encourage that and allow you to do that. That was just yellow crooked neck squash. Over the next couple of days. Patrick says 109 in Horry, or you're not in Horry County, you're in Hartsville, aren't you? It was like that too here. My thermometer says 89, but you know what? We've had that cloud come over, so that cloud is helping us with that. So, Horry County was probably cooler because of the sea breeze. We got 3 minutes. So if anyone needs anything, a word of prayer, I'll say it for you tomorrow. We'll say it right now. So, dear Lord, bless all these folks who've joined us here tonight. Bless the food that we've prepared here. Make sure we're all safe in this heat wave. And please heal the healing of everyone's bodies that may be sick. Amen. There you go. Quick blessing for you all tonight. Didn't have butt like me? What does that mean? Patrick, you're a long way away to get you a plate of food. We all can use some prayers. I'm going to tell Zach that he don't have to hibernate in his room. All right. So, 2 minutes. You get a potty break. You get you a snack. Roll to the TV. We get to see Andy. I'm going to see you all on Thursday live right here. That's the plan. Unless something happens. Hopefully nothing happens. But that's the plan right now at this point. So I'm going to see you all soon. Y'all take care. Be blessed. Bye.